Okay, let me test that. 2 streams today. What a treat. I know. Everything is a mess, though. Why the fuck can I not hear anything? Am I stupid? Wait. Okay, we're gonna test something else. Can you tell how lovely I think it is that whenever I reset something, it's just beautiful? Back, hello. Isn't it wonderful? Okay, let me check stream alerts, because if stream alert works, then we're good. But like this. Let me mute that. Let me see. What? Imagine having a second Twitch account to test run new OBS setups. Yeah. What the fuck? I can see it making sound, but I can't hear shit. Wait, is it? It's because it's bad. Oh my god, is it that? Hold on, is that why? No, they should be on. Eh? Okay, let me put them on a different channel and see if that works. Like that. Hello, Bremer. We're having issues. Let me replay that again. If it wants to. Come on. Why? I just had sound. God damn. What's going on? Everything is a mess. I don't know why. Why did I not have a sound in my head? I can see it, but nothing. Oh god. How are you doing today, Brammer? Do it again. Hey, wall. Hey. I'm having severe issues. Yeah, these ones. Can I put it at default, maybe? Maybe we hear something for once. Tired as fuck, to be honest. Oh. I hear nothing. I hear nothing. Oh, I'm sorry that you're not, you know, tired. That you are tired. What have you been up to today? Just work? And why in the shit can I not? Okay, it might be an obvious bug. I can't. I just reset this master. Works is 5 in the morning and I know the alarm next time starts 4:45 again. Oh my god. That's pretty early. Ay. Oh yeah, look here. Thank you, Stream Elements. Thank you. Yeah, testing. Okay. Okay, I need to go to settings. I swear to god, I've been streaming since 2018, I promise. Wait, settings, audio, advanced monitoring. Let's try that. Let's try it like that. And then let's try to switch it back again. This was the thing I got told to do. Okay, let's see now. Can I replay this one? I hear nothing. Probably have a stupid silly mistake. Are you saying I'm making a mistake? Okay, okay, I can try something else. Property. Oh fuck, that was the wrong one. Advanced audio properties. Okay, let's see. Let's try. And hear. Oh. Let's try and hear myself. Okay, let's try that. Okay, now. Okay. 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 Hold on. Hold on. Is that the solution? Can I use that? I don't think it's a fix. Double voice a bit? Yeah, I know. I put on monitoring just to hear. If I could hear myself. Did you hear double now? I hope not. Don't know a silly thing that are obvious that we don't know about? Yeah. I didn't hear the double. Okay, good. Did you hear the double notification though? Maybe that was a fucking solution. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna replay this son of a bitch. Oh yeah, yeah. Come on. Next one. Nice! We figured it out! I set up my OBS in a different way this time. Yeah, that was fucking smart of me, wasn't it? Wow! I'm so yellow. Could I? I'm not strong enough. Oh, there we go. Oh.
Who won the neck decorating contest? It was a tie.
It works! Oh, good joke, Francie, good joke. Oh my god, yes, it works! Oh, thank you. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Yes, Elf, let's try new things right before stream. That is always a good plan, isn't it? Because I definitely don't ever regret that. Definitely not. No, 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 sir. I am a professional. I've been streaming for like 6 or 7 years. What will Elf be doing? Well, I don't know right now. We do have a video of Johnny Somali we could catch up on. I have no clue if it's a good video or not, but we could check it out. Apparently he lost his mind because America said no, they don't want to help him get out of prison. So, yeah, that could be exciting. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Isn't my hamster cute? Look at my hamster! Look at my hamster! Look at my hamster! Oh, too bad for him. Yeah. Yeah, but that's not his last trail yet. Have a problem solving stream? Yeah, that's true. Cute hamster! Yeah, this is Millie. She's 1 year old. And look at her little paw on the fucking shoe. She's adorable. This was when she was outside for the first time in her life. And she looked around and then she put one paw on a shoe. I was like, help me. Be my safety. It was like, I should technically call her Grogu. Yeah. Yeah. Watch out for those though, because the Lucky Clover, she loves eating them. So yeah, I was thinking now, while I fix this, it's way nicer to see that, right? Because every time I'm gonna like switch the game or something, this is more cuter to watch. Let's see, hold on. Oh, there we go. I know I shouldn't be happy about other people's bad luck, but until now I'm glad Vitaly is in prison. You know what? There are certain people that I think are perfectly capable of making own decisions. And if they reach a certain point where like you're actually risking of harming people, then I'm thinking, you know what? I don't really feel bad for you. Oh shit, we have the same issue here. Oh no. My canvas is fucked again. Well, we will survive for today, right? Yeah. So let's use this one then. No, that. Oh my god. There we go. Wait, why is this? What? Hold on. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, something was wrong. Okay, don't worry. Fit the screen. Can we use this one? Yeah, we can. Okay, it doesn't fit my screen completely, but that will be fine. Canvas issues as usual. We will survive. Maybe find me then. There we go. Everything is perfectly fine. Strange time, but oh, I'm stressed. I don't need stressing, I need de-stressing. Oh. Hold on, I need to do that. So yeah, Johnny Somali loses it when embassy refuses to save him from Korea prison. I have not pre-watched this video. Oh, I actually have water! But I am intrigued because this is one of the few early ones. Oh yeah, legal mindset. Oh yeah, hold on. Has he updated lately though? Because we have seen a little bit of him before. Legal mindset. Pokemon scandals, EA buyout, joining Mythic. Oh my god. God. He's really working hard. Johnny Somali risks jail for life, fast facts. We could watch it. Let's see. I don't know if this is a trash video or not, though. We can watch it and see what we feel.
Johnny Somali's American dream is officially dead, and what's coming out now is more devastating than anyone expected. This isn't just another streamer controversy anymore. We're talking about a complete exile from his own country, leaked audio that's making jaws drop worldwide. And
let's see. US live streaming Johnny Somali permanently banned from returning to America. It might.
A nuclear level meltdown that's got the entire IRL streaming world shaking. Here's what nobody saw coming. Even if Johnny Somali somehow gets a light sentence in South Korea, he literally cannot return to America. Not won't, cannot. And the reason why will blow your mind. But that's not even the most shocking part. New leaked footage just dropped showing Johnny making threats against American citizens, propositioning...
No. You have to be dumb, right? You actually have to be stupid. Oh my god. Yeah. 20. Oh yeah, that 25-year-old Russian guy. God, what a stupid joke. Oh yeah, he is getting a lifetime ban from Thailand. And what I feel is really bad as well is that he paid like a 46-year-old or whatever woman to do this, and I feel like that's really sucky to do in a country that like $300 is a whole lot more. Oh wait, was it 300? A certain amount of money is a whole lot more than what maybe some people there earn. 300 NOK. Yeah, If you're poor enough, 300 NOK could be a lot of money. How stupid can you be? A lot of stupid. 1,000 local? Oh my god. I actually feel bad for the woman, because my god. Imagine that trending and oh no. Horrendous.
Korean women and admitting he's the mastermind behind turning IRL streaming into what legal experts are calling a criminal enterprise. The stakes couldn't be higher. We're not just watching one man's downfall anymore. We're witnessing the complete implosion of someone who thought he was untouchable,
oh, yeah.
only to discover that even the American embassy won't take him back. And when you hear what he's been saying behind closed doors about his own country and its people, you'll understand why nobody wants to save him. This is confirmed. This is happening. And it's about to get so much worse.
I'm intrigued to see what they propose here.
Johnny Somali's story isn't just about one reckless streamer. It's about a man
it's about
who
everybody
weaponized his American citizenship like a shield, thinking it would protect him from consequences anywhere in the world. Boy, was he wrong.
Like, honestly, I'm surprised Trump hasn't, like, had his ass. Because, like, he's acting like an idiot in different countries, wearing the cap that, like, yeah, nah. How he has not gotten in more trouble for that is freaking a miracle.
For those just catching up, Johnny Ramsey Ismail, better known as Johnny Somali, built his entire brand on chaos. He'd travel to different countries,
what is so fun with that?
Cause maximum disruption,
Am I the weird
disrespect
one?
local cultures, and then hide behind his American passport
I'm
when things got
American.
heated. It
What's
was the
me? I'm
perfect
sorry to
scam
every
until
American
it
here,
wasn't.
but yeah.
Here's where the delusion really shows. Johnny
like, every time he has done something stupid, he's like, I'm American. It's like, what does that have to do with anything? There's plenty of people in America that are using their heads properly. Like, do you think you can just walk into every country and be like, you can't arrest me, I'm American? That is, it seems like that is what he actually believes. It's amazing.
Genuinely believed that being American made him untouchable. In leaked audio, he's heard saying, the South Korean government has no power to punish an American streamer. If they do, then Donald Trump can do something to South Korea.
The government in the US is shut down. Do you think he has time for you? Like, no joke, but do you actually think, like, you're one streamer who has, like, pissed off a whole world. Do you actually think that Donald Trump does not have better things to do than to free you from South Korea, where you have committed crimes? Like, if you had the cure for cancer, maybe, but yeah. What a stupid idiot. Yeah, he's not smart.
Level of entitlement is staggering. But Johnny didn't stop there. Sources close to the situation reveal he actually tried to contact Donald Trump directly, demanding that if South Korea doesn't free him, Trump should put the biggest tariff on South Korean products.
Why?
His exact words, Hyundai that are sending cars to America, put up the tariffs. They don't free Johnny Somali. Put up the tariffs. Do it. The desperation is real. When Trump didn't respond, Johnny pivoted to begging Trump, Marco Rubio, and even the State Department.
Even using his brain is hard for him.
Referenced how they helped.
Oh yeah, according to sources like I have just Googled and seen on the news and things like that, like articles. According to those, his parents has disowned him. His family and parents are like, we have nothing to do with this boy. They have literally disowned him. They refuse to help him. They don't want to pay him any money. And nah, they want nothing to do with him. They're like, according to what I read and what I've seen. So, you know, I think that is saying a lot. I think that is saying a lot.
Andrew Tate in Romania pleading, please save not Johnny Somali, Johnny Ramsey Ismail, the American. I'm stuck. I'm American citizen. But here's what Johnny didn't realize.
My God.
His actions had already burned every bridge back
Oh,
home.
yeah.
While he was causing international incidents, Americans were watching in horror as he dragged their country's reputation.
Oh, yeah.
The very citizenship he thought would save him became the reason nobody wants him back. Word on the
Like, imagine you're American and you're like, oh, my biggest dream has been going to Japan or South Korea, you know, for the culture, to see the country. You know, there's a lot of nice places, especially in Japan and in the nature and the, you know, the mountains and stuff. Like oh god, the famous mountain. But yeah. And then you're American and you land right after he's done all this crap. And you're like, no, I'm not American. No, I'm adopted. I came from Europe. Yeah. Like, nah.
street is that when Philippine authorities asked the American embassy to take back another problematic streamer, Vitaly Dorovetsky, they flat out refused.
Oh yeah.
Insiders claim the same fate awaits Johnny.
Oh,
The
yeah,
American embassy
of
has
course.
reportedly made it clear they won't be rolling out any red carpets for someone who spent years embarrassing the nation on a global stage.
And
This isn't
did
just about one
crimes.
streamer anymore. This is about what happens when privilege meets consequences, and the results are absolutely devastating. But here's where it gets even
he
darker.
did it
What
himself.
we're seeing now isn't just Johnny's downfall, it's the complete exposure of his true character, and the leaked footage is absolutely nuclear. Sources familiar with the situation have confirmed that
Like,
Johnny...
I don't think we've seen the last of Johnny Somali. No, I'm Canadian. Yeah, that probably works better. No, I'm Canadian. Yeah. I think the scary thing with Johnny Somali is that he has been thrown out of countries. He has been punched live. People are ready to fight him in the street because they're so offended and pissed. And it takes a lot for a Japanese person, especially, to like go full on hunt him down and violently hit him down. You know what I mean? Like, it takes. You have to piss a person properly off. And the scary thing about Johnny Somali is that no matter what have happened, he's never like changed and always had that like cocky like, I'm American. Oh no, they can't arrest me. He has threatened a judge. He has threatened her family. He did it on live stream. It's not hard to find. And I think that in one way, I think he kind of realizes, oh, this is bad. But I think that we will not see the worst from him until the day he's being told, okay, you're guilty and you're being sentenced. Because if he's being sentenced and if he's in the Lululand, he's probably gonna react out in interesting ways, I think. And it's this October. His trial is in October, so it's not far.
has been caught on camera making direct threats against American citizens.
Oh my God.
In one particularly chilling clip, he's heard saying, "Bro, I wish I was in America where I can," before being cut off by someone warning him not to finish that sentence.
Oh yeah, that's
The
probably a smart
implication is
plan.
terrifying, but that's not even the most shocking part. New evidence has emerged showing Johnny's complete contempt for the very country he's begging to save him. When confronted by a random person from California who had never heard of him, Johnny's
my God.
reaction was pure desperation.
The Korean body
The
even
man
left him?
literally didn't
Oh
know
yeah,
who Johnny
didn't
Somali
he?
was.
What was his name again? Tom? No, not Tom. Hank! Was it Hank? Yeah, Hank. I think... don't quote me on this, but I think Hank spent closer to 200k. Like, during the time he stayed with him and he helped him out. Close to 200k, might even be more, but... yeah, how Hank ever could, like, show his face and apply for a job or anything, I don't know how.
That's how irrelevant he's become to actual Americans. Here's what insiders are whispering. Johnny's behavior has become so erratic that he's now claiming he's being gangstled by Asians all over the world.
What?
In his exact words, "I am being gangstled.
Oh,
I'm
he
being
has gone
gangstled
crazy,
by
man.
Asians all over the world." Legal experts say this kind of paranoid rhetoric is exactly why no country wants to deal with him.
Exactly.
Then came the nuclear
Poor
moment.
South Korea.
Leaked audio reveals Johnny admitting he would regret returning to America and that he's considering fleeing to China or India
To
instead.
China?
People
Yeah, because you think China wants you after this? Do you think... Nah, do you really think... Bro, do you think China wants you after watching what the South Koreans had to put up with? No. My god. Isn't it a thing in China where, like, you technically never own a house, you just rent it from the government or something? Like, China has, like, have you seen the kids going to school? It's very much, like, disciplinary, very structured, like, things like that. I think China doing it easy with them. Yeah, but, like, do you really think China wants to introduce a society pest into, like, their little pretty society? No.
Familiar with his inner circle say he's already making backup plans because he knows the truth. America
Is he gonna
doesn't want
escape?
him back. The evidence keeps piling up. In recently surfaced footage, Johnny is seen propositioning Korean women, asking how much money you got, and literally saying, I'll buy you. This isn't just disrespectful behavior anymore. Legal experts are calling it criminal solicitation. But wait, it gets worse. In another leaked clip, Johnny is caught asking Korean women about prostitution, using coded language that makes his intentions crystal clear. Sources close to the Korean legal system say this footage is being used.
Oh my god. He's so screwed. My friend just came home from China and told me that this time with the US on fire, it was really easy to get in and around the country as a European compared to earlier. Yeah, but I think that isn't China, like, for Europeans, China isn't as bad. Because isn't the beef between China and the US, or am I wrong? I might be wrong. Don't quote me as a politician, please no. But yeah, we haven't really pissed off them as much, I think. You know? Hi. Plus, like, we don't have the same gun laws in Norway, at least, so... Yeah.
Used as evidence in his ongoing criminal case. What's truly devastating is that Johnny has now admitted he influenced an entire generation of IRL streamers to follow his path of chaos.
Do not listen. Nah. If you look at Johnny Somali and you think, oh my god, when I grow up, stop it. Fucking stop it, okay? No. If you want to do that, we can find an island for you and you can learn how to, like, grow your own coconuts, and you can learn how to build a campfire. You could have camping with the other people who think this is funny, and you can just stay there, because just don't, okay? This is not the person. This is not what you call a man, or a woman for that sake. This is not what you call a proper, like, I look up to you. Just don't. Yeah, I would not listen to him. No, it's more Trump versus China. Oh yeah, well, it has been kind of strict, but they try to get Temu into our markets now. You know what? I wish I liked Temu, but the thing that really turns me off with Temu is whenever people buy shit from Temu and it gets tested and they're like, oh my god, this is poisonous. This has to, like, be destroyed now. That is really the thing where I'm like, no thank you. No thank you. I would not call him a good role model. He's not a good role model for anybody. I haven't been on Temu. Yeah, me neither. I've been on a website just seeing, and I saw the site, and I was like, no.
His exact words. I feel like I'm a martyr. I sacrificed myself.
A martyr?
I sacrificed a lot of my live streaming career. He's literally admitting to corrupting the entire...
You didn't sacrifice this shit, okay? You did this yourself, honestly.
...industry. The walls are closing in and there's nowhere left to run. The situation just exploded beyond anyone's wildest expectations. What started as one man's legal troubles
he got
has
warned.
now become a full-scale investigation into what industry insiders are calling the Johnny Somali effect. A systematic corruption of IRL streaming that's turned content creation into criminal activity.
Prison.
Sources close to major streaming platforms reveal that Kick has implemented unprecedented rules specifically because of Johnny's influence.
You know you fucked up when Kick is changing their rules because of you. You know you messed up then, you know? Like when even Kick is like, okay, we don't want this on our platform. I think, wait, didn't Kick as well ban him? Because I think he got banned on Twitch, I think, and then he got banned on Kick, I believe. I'm not sure if he got banned off YouTube live streaming. I'm not entirely sure. Oh my god. If Kick bans you, you're good. The most scathing and hurtful thing you can say to another person is, "Who is this clown?" Not only are you implying that the person in question is a clown, but also that he is not one of the famous or even lesser known, but still somewhat familiar downs. Yeah. Clowns, I mean. My god. The sad thing about Johnny Somali, which I don't think he realizes, is that in 10 years, what anyone is ever gonna remember him for is like, oh yeah, he was that dumbass who went to different countries, broke the law, and then cried and was like, "Get me home, America," and they were like, no. And now he's spending time in jail. He's more of a muppet. Yeah. My main problem with Teamy isn't that people buy low quality shit that will hurt them in the long run, but more the fact that their super cheap shit is undermining the producers who buy better quality shit. And also of the postal office, making my tax money pay for delivering the crappy. Yeah. Yeah, like... It's... I think Temu is kind of scary. I might be biased, but I think it's scary. Because, like, let's say I get a gift from somebody, you know? Or let's say I get clothing from somebody and it's harmful chemicals. Like, if they choose to buy that shit and wear it, that's their problem. But don't give it to me. I don't want it. No. He's like the opposite of Sam the Eagle. Yeah.
Here's the devastating part. They've banned not just Johnny, but anyone who even shows him on camera. That's how toxic his brand has become. But the evidence keeps getting more damning. Ice Poseidon, another controversial streamer, went on record saying people were talking shit on Kick because Johnny Somali streamed on Kick, and that's why Kick had so much bad press before they banned him.
That is actually true.
Anymore. This is confirmed testimony from industry veterans. Word on the street is that Johnny's influence has created what legal experts are calling a criminal enterprise disguised as content creation. Multiple sources confirm that streamers across Asia are now following his playbook, terrorizing locals and causing...
No, stop it. I'm going to sleep. Seriously, good night. Send a beautiful teddy hug. Thank you, Fressy. Sleep well. Savage King, hello. Hello.
International incidents. The ripple effect is unprecedented.
Don't follow him.
Here's where you need to hype this video, because what I'm about to reveal next shows just how deep this rabbit hole goes. If you're as shocked as I am by these revelations, smash that hype button right now. We need to get this information out there. I don't want to smash it. Because the mainstream media is staying silent on the full scope of Johnny's impact on the streaming world. Are they just avoiding him? Your hype helps expose the truth they don't want you to see. The leaked audio gets even more explosive. Johnny is heard admitting, "I feel like I've been unfairly blamed for ruining live streaming or affecting IRL streaming in Asia."
Oh my god. Johnny Somali threatens to eject YouTube rival with blood and spread STDs in Korea. You can't tell me this man wants to get home. You can't. I don't believe you.
But then he doubles down.
The wizard can't sleep
on one should be thanking me a little bit.
Oh yes.
I feel like I was a martyr. People familiar with the streaming industry say this admission is being used as evidence that Johnny deliberately corrupted the platform. One insider
he did. He most definitely
literally confessing to orchestrating the downfall of legitimate content creation. But here's what's truly nuclear. Sources close to the Korean investigation reveal that Johnny's case has opened up a much larger probe into American streamers operating overseas. This isn't just about one person anymore. This is about a systematic abuse of tourist visas and international goodwill.
Is there anything else we don't know here?
Overwhelming, and it's all pointing to one.
Okay, she's just talking gibberish. But we have legal mindset. Johnny Somali risks jail for life. Fast facts. Let's just, you know, because it's entertaining. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Asmongold posted again. Oh no. Oh, is he okay? His dad passed away. I hope he's good. Let's watch some quick facts. He's yes.
Johnny Somali could be jailed for life today on this update on the Johnny Somali, aka Ramsey Khalid Esmail
It wouldn't surprise me if he got jailed for life, honestly.
case, we're going to talk about
like why not
the potential future where Johnny Somali might be facing life in prison, and that is not hyperbole. Of course, I'm Andrew Esquire, American attorney, and this is Legal Minds, where we teach you to be your own judge. And this is one that I spent a last 2 weeks kind of vetting, going over. I moved the topic for the stream that's adjacent to this, and of course this is a fast version, fast version. If you like the brief and dirty, quick version of the latest in legal news, make sure you smash the like button and leave a comment below. But in the live, we'll go into further details and have extra stuff. So if you
I just need the quick ones right now.
But when I saw this come across my desk, I went out, asked the lawyers in Korea, asked people knowledgeable
He asked
in this,
people in Korea.
And when I found out there's a real possibility, I needed.
There we go. It froze.
Now, I typically am only focusing on legal stuff, but this is a legal silver bullet that could hit Johnny Somali if he plays his card.
Is it he or me?
Wrong. So let's just jump right into it today with this. Of course, I have a PP. I got a PowerPoint here for you today. So as a quick update on what's coming next, because some people keep asking me where.
Oh yeah, next trial. Oh, October 29th. It's so close to Halloween.
I go. When's the next trial? October 29th, 2025. Now that
Today live stream it.
Will focus on 3 witnesses. We know one of them is Bong Bong.
Yeah,
Bong
Bong.
Jungman. And the last we are pretty sure.
Are they calling in Hank? This is a bad time for Johnny Somali to not have his friends. Can't wait to hear what Bong Bong says. Yeah. But imagine what Hank would say though. Because if Hank is not his friend anymore, maybe Hank will expose him. Maybe Hank has to make a deal with the government and be like, hey, please don't punish me. I know I paid for him so he can do his crimes, but please don't punish me. Hank might be in deep shit. But yeah, Bong Bong will be interesting.
Is Hank you? Yes, that's right, Hank Yu. And he'll be called as a prosecution witness. In America, you sometimes call it a hostile witness. So you're bringing that person up mostly to validate evidence or validate their presence, saying, hey, is that you in this photo? Is that you in this video? So that is possible to come up in the next trial. And then you would have, of course, cross-examination. You'd have a redirect or re-examination. We also found out that Dalgoon is not testifying. So
Dalgoon is not testifying. Okay.
Previously, we thought it was going to be Dalgoon.
Young man was the guy who punched him in the head?
So that's what we got on October 29th. This is going to be a big day.
Yeah, I think it was him.
Every single
the guy who hunted him down,
over the past year for Johnny Somali.
Because he was pissed.
Before the trial, right before, whether it's 2 or 3 weeks, maybe even 1 week, he's been hit with a new charge. And this has been very consistent.
And chat 1 to 2 weeks before his trial, we need to do a poll in chat and guess what will be the added charge. Because it's just like he said, every single time before trial, he gets slammed with another charge. We need to guess. Because I don't know if you know, Johnny Somali has been making videos and shit non-stop, still harassing stores and other people. And it's on YouTube. Everything is on YouTube.
All the time, especially the pro-Somali simps will say, oh, it's not going to happen. Legal Mindset's making it up.
Oh, I don't think.
Every single time we're proven right.
Yeah.
Now, this time, it is a strong inkling, but the road really depends on what Johnny Somali does. So it also depends on some world events. So we'll get into that today.
Oh, yeah.
So right now, just so you know, this is the current status. He's got 4
Oh my god. Obstruction of business 4 times.
Obstruction of business, all of which he's pled guilty to. 2 Minor Offenses Act, both of which he's pled guilty to. And he's pending the deepfakes. Really, this is about the deepfakes. And he's facing currently 12 years max under the guidelines. Now, mind you, as these additional counts pile on, if he was to get another count of obstruction, etc., it doesn't change the maximum, but it does push the minimum up closer to the max. So yes, additional counts, yes, they don't increase the max, but they increase the likely sentence. So his likely sentence keeps going up and up and up under the Korean sentencing guidelines. Currently, it's at 12, but we're going to talk about how it could get to life. So this is the Somali cycle. We've talked about this. If you're a fan of
Oh,
watching
yeah.
the Ramsey Kalita Smile
They made a cycle? No, it's a cycle of his behavior, dude. Look at this. Oh my god. Somali acts out. 2. Rage ensues. 3. No coverage. 4. Heat dies. He escapes. 1. Somali acts out.
trial. You know about this, but it's important to kind of refresh.
Oh my
your
god.
memory.
Yeah,
So
please
what
do.
used to happen with Johnny Somali is he would act out, rage would ensue, nobody would cover it, and the heat would die down. He'd escape and then go do it
Yeah.
again. He'd be released.
Now
out of
he
the country,
won't
etc.
escape, though.
Well, as we've been covering it, we've been
There's the latest head. Oh, this is the best, man. There's a lettuce.
seeing him act out, rage ensues. We covered, it goes viral, and the pressure on him increases. Now,
Yeah.
I have said, and I do commit myself to this, that I focus on the legal parts of this, not drama, not other stuff, not Discord stuff. No, none of that. I'm focusing on the law. And today we're going to talk about the law. But what's very important here
The law.
is that we are at the part in the cycle where he is very close to acting out, and there are a bunch of signals.
I feel like he's
that
been
show
close to acting out
he's
every time.
getting that itch. It's been months since his last incident, and he just can't control himself, and he's been sending some signals that he wants some attention, that he might be acting out again, and I feel
Might
that
be?
could even happen before the next trial, and that would be a massive error. We're going to talk about that today. So what are some of the factors here? Well, one of the big factors, this one ties into geopolitical events, is this immigration raid against Korean workers in Georgia. Now, why would that affect Korea? Why would that affect Johnny Somali? Let me explain this to you. So these South Korean workers in Georgia were subject to an ICE raid. And what happened with them is
a lot
they
of
were
them
operating
illegal
and
as well.
working under impermissible visas. So in case you guys know, it's a little bit complicated, but people who live abroad like me and other folks know this very, very well. When you are somewhere, you need to make sure you are working under the right visa and doing the right type of work that you are authorized to do. So, for example, if you are authorized to teach English, you cannot go be a car mechanic. You are not authorized to do that. That's beyond the scope of your authorization. Now, some work authorizations are very broad. Some are more limited, like, for example, just to teaching. Others might give you more free range. And some of them, for example, say, hey, you can work remotely and do pretty much anything. So, hey, that's cool, whatever, right? And this was such a bad incident that the U.S. diplomat to Korea had to express regret over that raid, because what happens in these instances is it's tit for tat. Korea will now look, hey, how can we crack down on Americans to get back at America? Or not even saying get back. That sounds too revengeful.
Johnny Somali is screwed. Johnny Somali is gonna be used as a, hey, look at this clown. He's from your country. Our workers worked. Your guy harassed. Imagine they sent him to North Korea. I don't even know if even North Korea wants him right now. It depends on what kind of potential they see in him, I think. Like, if they're like, we can work with that, maybe. Maybe. But it would have been fun.
Let's just say, okay, if you're going to be strict on your visas, we're going to do that too. It's equal fair treatment, right?
Yeah.
Fair play. If you're going to crack down on Korean workers that were working under either tourist visas or other visas which didn't really authorize them to work, hey, we're going to look at Americans in Korea and say, hey, how can we crack down on them? And that would be very, very easy to do. Why? Because many Americans are working in Korea either without a work visa or earning under the wrong visa.
They are? Uh-oh.
And the most likely target, the one that people have to worry about for, and I know, by the way, a lot of you watch the Somali coverage are international school. Maybe you're international school students, international school teachers. Guys, pay attention, because this is something you guys really, really, really want to know. So what I would imagine is this would be the low-hanging fruit. Everybody knows there's a bunch of teachers in Korea. That's one of the biggest professions for foreigners, particularly Americans. So the easiest thing would be to look at teachers, especially international school teachers, and say, hey, are they teaching non-permitted subjects? What does this mean? What this means is these teachers are only permitted to teach English. They're only supposed to teach English. However, some of them are doing stuff like teaching math, Maybe they're teaching, you know, medieval swordsmanship. Maybe they're teaching some extracurricular, some other thing, history, etc.
Medieval.
They're not authorized to do that. They're doing something beyond what they should be doing.
Yeah.
So Korean immigration really wanted to look hard. They would go into the schools, go into the international schools, go into others, and go knock on those doors and say, hey, look, you're not teaching what you should be teaching. They just do a random check of the schools. And that would be a big problem because there are a lot of people doing that. And by the way, this is a very common practice. It's not a bad thing necessarily on the teachers themselves. Sometimes they're told by the schools to do it, and the schools like turn a blind eye, or they know that they're bending the rules, right? These things happen. But Korea could look at this and say, hey, that's the same thing you did to us in Georgia. We're going to do this over to you here in Seoul, in Busan, in Suwon, you know, and that would be very, very bad. But what they could do instead, and, you know, I know that people who are, you know, in the Korean system, you know, in the Korean government, in the Korean influencers, they watch my channel. I know these videos are going to get the word out there. I know people are going to spread this. What they could do is crack down on streamers instead, right? Nuisance streamers are a huge problem. And if you really want to go tit for tat and you want to make, you know, do something that'll matter.
They could crack down on streamers. YouTubers, like if you go to a country and maybe let's say you're a travel vlogger and you're from the US and you come to South Korea with like a bunch of like camera equipment because you're gonna work while you're there, they could crack down on you just to, you know, tit for tat.
Crack down on people streaming without proper permits, without either a digital nomad visa or on some sort of other visa that allows for remote work. You could do that, and obviously if you did that, who would be a clear target? Johnny Somali. He's been streaming, he's been making money, he's still, you know, in certain ways profiting off of social media and off social media exposure. So obviously they could go after him. Now, what would that be? Likely a fine. Maybe there could be a charge there. Immigration works separately from the criminal process, and it often doesn't want to do that much. It's kind of a little bit of, hey, we'll do something when he hits the border, but not yet.
When he hits the border.
Like they need to do something to show, hey, we're doing something in response to what happened in America. So if they wanted to do that, obviously they could hit Somali with a fine. That's one thing, right? But there's another, and there's a life in prison option, and it's not from immigration.
Oh my God!
Before I get to this, make sure you hit the like button, guys, and like the video.
Yeah.
Put a lot of work into these, and this PowerPoint today, this research took a very, very long time. So just let me know you appreciate it through a like. It's free. Okay. By the way,
that picture.
We may or may not have cabbage merch coming. Anyways, life in prison may happen under the Youth Sexual Protection Act. So let me tell you about this act. It protects children and adolescents. This means...
Okay, if I understand it correctly, Youth Sexual Protection Act, I think that is like one of the laws there. Oh, wait, they define them under 19.
Youth, they define it as under 19 years old.
Okay.
And I know it's different from America. America's 18, right? There's different
rules.
And
I think
but
a lot of Europe is 18 too.
19 years old. There are numerous crimes against youth and children that are included within this parameter, within the parameters of this. And one important thing is it defines youth and child sexual exploitation material in such a way that could include the Statue of Peace. That's right.
He's screwed. Oh, rest in peace.
The Statue of Peace. That is the depiction of a young girl that is 14 years old. We're going to go over, you know, we'll get to that. And that's included. Let's read this statute in this article. Under Section 5, it says child and youth sexual exploitation material refers to material depicting a child or youth or a person or representation that can be clearly recognized as a child or youth performing any of the acts listed in each subparagraph Article 4, or performing any sexual act in the form of film, video game, image, or video through a computer.
So so he broke that. Yeah, he broke that.
The statute is a representation of a child. So
and
if
he used communication media.
Baby oil on it, right?
Oh my God.
Doing a Diddy dance, calling it a Diddy party, right? And escalating. Once again, he moved from kissing to grinding to dancing. If he goes out there and simulates a sexual act on this statute, which would be the clear escalation, and based on his latest post, it seems like he even intends to do this, to go out and escalate once again against this statue. That's a representation of a child. And that is something
that is horrendous.
That would get you. And let's read this carefully here. I'll even make it bigger for you guys.
I'm a nail.
Any person who produces, imports, or exports child, youth, sexual exploitation materials shall be punished by imprisonment for life. or for a term of not less than 5 years.
Goodbye.
Not less than 5 years, guys. Up to life. No joke here, no exaggeration. Let's talk about this. Now, the Statue of Peace clearly represents a comfort woman who was sold into slavery by the Japanese military, and it depicts a young teenage girl. They chose to depict a 15-year-old girl to represent the victims at the time they were taken. This is a person under 19, fits the definition.
Can you imagine how long do you think he is allowed to live in prison? Like, I have never been to any prison. No, we haven't been. I haven't done a crime. Okay. I have not done a crime, but I haven't either been to like a prison where like, you know, a prison museum. I haven't been to anything like that. But in Norway, if you have done something, like you will be, you know, treated equally. You will be protected in some sort of way. In America, not as much, I think, depending on which part you are and if they know what you're in for. But in South Korea, I have no clue. Like, his face is probably so well known in South Korea. I don't even know how a South Korea prison is. And I don't even know if there's any gangs in the prison that might, you know, be like, hey, that guy, I don't know. But I would not want to live in prison for life, in a prison where I am being found guilty of breaking the Youth Sexual Protection Act. No. Never. Oh, he should be so much more scared, though. Not fun? Yeah.
Of the statue. At this point, there is no excuse for Johnny Somali. He knows.
Oh, yeah. He knows better.
He said he knows what this represents. We're in the middle of the trial, so he can't deny knowledge. He's been told.
He doesn't
multiple
care.
Times. He's facing crimes right now, like multiple crimes, right?
He probably thinks he's going to be saved.
If he goes out and does this, it's with knowledge of what that represents. There's no more denying it. There's no more pretending. He's been on the record. He's been questioned about this. There's multiple comments. He knows it depicts a child. So if he goes out there and does that, that would fit the definition under the statute. Now, because he knows this and he's threatened to go back, he has been reposting videos about the statue.
Well, that should be considered another break, though. Like, if you're reposting videos of the statue and, like, you're threatening, like, you're already pretty close to, like, breaking the law again.
This is why I decided to bring this up. This is why it's in my live is entitled "Don't Do It, Somali." Because he's thinking about Somali. It's clear he's thinking about going to that statue
definitely.
for clout.
No.
And the news cycle is getting to where he would act out of attention, whether for clout or boredom, whatever, right? And you can see
I don't think it's boredom. I think he's trying to get as much money as he could.
Do not feed the troll. I just clipped out what is important for you. So you guys do not have to go here. Do not feed in. Do not give him views, do not do any of that.
Nightlife, my tribute at the stat. No, that's nasty,
well, you see what he's posting here. I asked Korean girls what they think of the comfort statue. And then my tribute at the Statue of Peace in Itaewon, right? So he's clearly, and he's reposting these. These are videos that he's choosing to repost just now in the past week or two.
He's stupid.
So what this symbolizes is he is thinking about that statue. He's thinking real hard about that statue and what he can do for attention, what he can do for clout, what he can do to get back on the map, to kind of get going, you know, and get everybody's attention again. This is something he is thinking about because he is choosing to repost.
He's gonna get thrown in jail and nobody's gonna remember him.
Very, 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 very problematic. Now, if he goes to the statue and escalates his behavior, particularly simulating a sexual act, the prosecutors or judge could add this charge. Now, to be very fair, this is a creative and new charge, but it is possible. So what I'm saying is, when I spoke to Korean lawyers, to the lawyers in Korea, to people with knowledge of the criminal system, they were like, wow, this is a possibility. However, it's creative. He would be the first, certainly the first foreigner charged with it.
Oh,
but it's possible. The way the statute reads, it's possible. It's possible. And if you push the judge and you show and you just You're pushing Korea. You're pushing them at a point in which you really shouldn't be pushing. A point at which, hey, if you just went another way, you went another path, and we'll talk about that today. There's another path for Johnny that he could do. If you went that other path, it would be one thing. But if you go down this path, you go down this bad path, you're looking at up to life or 5 years. And before I do that, let's just talk about this. And I was thinking about the good and the bad
Good
path,
path
you know, in
and
light
bad
of
path.
the Charlie Kirk incident, you know, obviously very, very unfortunate. But I was watching some of the clips from his funeral, and, you know, I was inspired, especially by Erica Kirk, to say, you know, even for Johnny Somali, let's give him one last chance to choose the good path or the bad path.
He has
right?
done this
Because
for like
everyone has a
months, dude.
And maybe Johnny even has one good person that's still speaking to him. And maybe he has one good person in his life. I don't know who that is. I don't know who it is. Maybe he has one good person that can still talk to him and say, Ramsey, save yourself. And this is my honest opinion here, is his chance to save himself or to doom himself really comes down to, is he gonna end up doing this, acting out, doing something else? Because if he chooses to do this, he is going down a dark and bad path, a very dark and bad path. And we all have to choose between light and darkness. And this is his time, you know, Ramsey, to choose the light path. And what is the light path? The light path here is you're better off changing your plea to guilty, admitting fault, sincerely atone, no fake apologies, no fake stuff, no sarcasm, nothing else, and back it up by actions. I know, we all know that it's really hard to go down this path, especially for a person like him, especially for a person who said the hardest thing, this is a Somali quote, he said the hardest thing for him is to apologize. Well, guess what? That's what needs to happen for you to choose that path. And even if it takes destroying your old personas, destroying your old characters, and creating a new character, that's the good character, right? You've got to go down that path if you want to save yourself. And this is something that I find incredibly credible, because this was information that was filtered to me by sources that are probably coming from within Korea. And trust
in what reality would he go down the good path suddenly? Like, if his parents has disowned him, Hank has left him, he's facing a very, very serious court case in South Korea. He doesn't earn enough to live off. And if you live off YouTube, I think that, if I remember correctly, let's say you get like super chats or whatever, like you get like money for your YouTube video, or like AdSense and stuff like that. That will get paid out, like, I think the month after. So everything he does now, like, if he's gonna earn money on YouTube, he doesn't see that money until like next month. So he really should just stop it, to be honest. And I don't know if he has any donations and stuff like that, but it would also be interesting to know, if he gets found guilty, then YouTube could technically considering shutting down his whole channel and banning him from ever making an account because he broadcasted crimes. I'm kind of surprised that they haven't already done that, because he's broadcasting crimes and harassment and offenses. So, but maybe YouTube is like, nah, let it stay up until after the trial, you know, let's do South Korea, like let's help him, give him evidence, you know.
Can believe my information.
Huh?
Every time I've gotten something, it's because people are thinking about it, and they are thinking, this is possible. We could do this. Should we do this?
I'm gonna go to bed.
Right?
Good night. See ya.
See
you later, Brammer. Good night.
Go out there and harass that statue again, and to commit an act on that statue, is not going to be good. It's going to be very, very, very bad. So we'll see whether or not he does that. Now, Cabbage is coming, guys. So I just want to let that know at the end of this. A little bit of a fun part about the end. But beyond that, I'm going to be covering the trial as it develops. Obviously, any other big legal developments.
We need to watch it when it comes out. The shaft of consequences really comes loomed. If he gets life, this might be one of the dumbest way to get sentenced to life behind bars. It's hard to feel bad for this guy when literally everyone told him this is how it ended up. Yeah. John is about to enter the next stage of his life. Finding out. Oh my god. Yeah. That, nah. Honestly, he's screwed. He's absolute. I don't think there's anything he could do at this point that would have saved him. Episode 1 fucking around. Yeah. It's gonna be the one and the last episode. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Let's see. Asmongold is back. Is he back on Twitch as well? Oh yeah, he's live right now. I need to set up a multi-streaming channel now. What the heck? Oh wow, nice. Ay, 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 ay. Oh my god. How in the world he... Yeah, no. Episode 2 finding out. Yeah. He's so screwed. Oh. God, I added... I added F-Lux again to my PC. And I'm not used to it, that like, it turns yellow again. Oh my god. Wait, Foodie Beauty is... No. Is she? Is she fighting again? Have you guys heard about Foodie Beauty? An American... No, she's actually not American. A Canadian that found a dude on Tinder. Put on a hijab, called herself a Muslim, moved down to Kuwait, kidnapped a kitten in Kuwait, had to escape Kuwait, came back to Canada, then smuggled herself into Syria. And now she's like, I want to go home. I have never heard about, I'm not even kidding, I've never heard about somebody smuggling themselves into Syria. And she was like, oh my god, it's so safe here, everybody should come here. No. And now she's complaining that like, I can't use my money here, I have to send my bank card with a strange man to go to a different place to get my money. I want to go home. And apparently her and the dude she's with apparently is breaking up. Too bad, whale, you stuck. Yeah. Like, there was people. This was not me, but like, Syria got hit by a bomb. And, you know, of course, devastating. And in the comments... Like, this was like on a news site or whatever. In the comments, somebody wrote, oh my god, how did you manage to miss her? And I was like, shit, no. I'm going to hell. I was like, no. Don't laugh with that. Don't laugh with that. No. To be fair though, she has abused her animals as well. She has proven to be a scam artist. She has used kids to scam kittens, whatever. But I'm wondering, is she fighting with Salah again? Oh yeah, this is Piggy. I want to go home so bad. Oh yeah, she did. She has set up a GoFundMe. That got shut down. She tried PayPal. PayPal got shut down. I'm not sure if it's still shut down. Then she tried YouTube and use Super Chats and shit like that. Yeah, this is the channel Piggy, by the way. Their server view. You have no power over there and he can control your every move. I'm worried for you and then never comment here.
Don't talk to me!
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to turn the volume down. Cuts out from bad connection. Oh yeah, she has bad internet connection. Oh god. She voluntarily did this though. Just...
I want to talk to you.
Oh my god. Why?
No.
Oh. She doesn't give. Oh my god, what did it say? She doesn't give any info on what happened. Oh yeah, by the way, she has lied and scammed people so many times that people think that this is fake. People think that it's fake, that her and her husband, boyfriend, whatever, is breaking up. Because they don't trust her anymore. Is this all? She's farming.
Yeah, I'm gonna be changing my ticket.
She said that.
See if I can find a place for like, to move in immediately. So, no, I'm not okay at all. I was only waiting for October because, you know,
She was trying to get the monies.
I need money to move, you know.
She always threatens to leave when they fight. Yeah. She said that she wanted and needed $10,000 to restart her life in Canada. When she didn't need that 2 months before, because she already went back to Canada.
I can't talk about it.
Oh yeah, but she can go live. Yeah. So why go online? Talk to your friends. Yeah, she can never talk about it, but she can always go live, right?
So, I guess, you know, you guys just make me feel better.
Piggy, why?
You too, Rob. So I just wanted to let you know I'm gonna probably just change my flight. And go home sooner.
I wanna feel bad for her, but no. She chose it, honestly.
Yeah.
The 10-minute live is basically everybody asking what's wrong and her not saying much. Oh, wonderful. Either she is begging for money or something's wrong. She never learns. That's true.
I don't know what to say.
Oh yeah. Last time, she said that he was violent. Just because he left on a family trip, and she said that he didn't leave her with food. She had food, by the way. She did. Oh, and then the day after, she came back and she was like, no, he didn't do that. No, it's just my mental health, guys. It's just my mental health. Oh, nothing is wrong. Everything is fine. She does this regularly.
I'm just not well. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be looking to go sooner.
Then go sooner. Oh yeah, she loves this attention. Yeah.
I know.
That's true, because she gets money for it as well.
Like, I have a ticket, like, booked, but I don't know how much it's gonna cost to change it, but I'm gonna check.
I bet she won't leave early once they make up. Yeah, probably not. Like, she booked her ticket, like, so far in the future. Because then she knew she could keep the grind going. This is what she does every time, basically. Is there anything useful in here? Does she say, oh wait. Oh yeah, somebody donates, of course.
A cheap hotel. I have to.
Oh yeah, she modded him again? God.
America is what? I can't tell you anything. Hey Brooke, I just need to go home.
Eat the cost.
You know, it's just hard. Oh, the up and down, yeah. It's really not, you know. Just wait. I know, I wish I could stop my fingers.
Yeah, somebody sent her $10. Of course.
Yes.
My god, is she just crying for the whole time?
Appreciate it. I'm just like on here.
Oh yeah.
Like, just to,
She's literally just using her whole time just freaking crying and being like, I can't tell anything. Like she has done like she's done every single time. There hasn't been one time where she has been like, oh yeah, no. Oh, there's my stream. Okay, good, good. Oh. Well, well. What are you guys up to today? Oh. Modify? Modify what? Oh. Modify the car. Oh. I see that one thing I need to fix. I need to fix the canvas. Here. Something is wrong with my resolution. I'm writing a menu for a lawn this weekend. Oh. What is on the menu? What you gonna be serving up? Ah. One guy's bringing a smoker. So pulled pork for one. Oh my god. Damn. That's not bad. That's quite nice. Chili con carne, baked fish, lobscouse, chicken and curry. Ooh. That's nice. Oh god, it's been a really long time since I made chili con carne. But I need to make a non-spicy version as well, and I haven't figured that out yet. Because it's called chili con carne, you know? Can you make one that is not strong? Or you can use paprika. I have a recipe for 50 people if you need it. Wait. Is it strong or is it like mild? I can handle strong, but I have family members that fucking die. I have some people in my family, if they eat like really, if they eat any type of spice, I can't do strong. Oh, okay. Because the less spice, the better. The less spice, the better. Oh, maybe hit you up then. Add more chili sauce for yourself. Oh yeah, I can fix that. Don't worry. I like a little spicy. I like the spicy, a little bit tad of spicy, with like, when I balance it out with like the non-spicy, it's like nom, 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 nom. I don't, is it called sour cream or something? We have? I think I just found a fun video we can watch. Entitled Karens? Oh, we haven't seen a Karen for a while. Did I miss sour cream? Oh, yeah. Yeah, but it's, oh, wait. It's cream. Wait, do I use... I don't remember. I don't remember if I use sour cream. I don't remember if I use sour cream or if I use creme fraiche. Creme fraiche? Yeah, one of the... I like the balance between spicy and that.
This entire...
Oh my god. Hey, I found Entitled Karen. We haven't seen a Karen for a while. Do you guys remember in the good old days when we used to watch Karen videos? Oh, it was so cool. It's such a great grand time. Watching Karens, they are a different species. This is Entitled Karen trashes store when she doesn't get the job. Hardly any difference unless you boil it. Oh, no, I have it after. That's a cold one.
Entitled Karen decided to trash a grocery store because
No.
they wouldn't hire her. Who in their
I wonder why they wouldn't hire her.
right mind would apply for a job somewhere, hand over all of your personal information, then go proceed to commit a crime at that same location?
Karens. Or dumb people.
It's safe to say that we have quite the stupidity crisis right now,
Oh, I
but
like
this
this.
is what the cops found as soon as they showed up.
Like, sometimes I feel really bad for the cops because they have, like, oh my god, such an annoying case or such, like, a horrible case. They see stuff they shouldn't see, you know, they just see a lot of bad shit. But other days, it's just like, imagine being a person that has to read through, what kind of cases did you do today? And then you come across this one and you're like, whoa. I want to see the body cam of that one. Wonderful. And then you then you have the cashier off to the side just like, yeah.
What happened?
A Karen.
She applied here for a job,
Huh?
and I kept trying to get a hold of her. And today she finally texts back and says, I don't even get up till noon. And I said, unfortunately,
Oh my
I
God.
thought that you wanted the job. So
Yeah.
I will have to hire someone else. So she texted me and said, well, I dodged a bullet. Thank you. So, okay.
Okay, there is a lot to unpack here.
So, you came in, applied for a job, gave all the information. The poor woman tried to get a hold of you to be like, hey, hello. You never got a hold of her. In the end, got a hold of her. She got mad. I don't wake up until noon. What? What?
Applying for a store job, but you won't wake up until noon. Then
What's the point of
saying
that?
You dodged a bullet, but then you show up and trash the place.
She
for an
became
old
the bullet.
lady to clean. To me, it sounds like they dodged a bullet.
She came in here and she says, what's corporate's number? I said, it's right there on the door. And she said, I'm calling
Right there on the door. Oh no.
today. And I said, just calm down. And she says, who the f*** do you think you are? She started throwing around, went out there and threw all that around. And she said, if I ever see you outside here, I'm going to kick your ass. She bop.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Poor woman. Who acts like that? Oh.
Need a little help.
Need a little help. Yeah, she crazy. Help me.
Okay.
I feel bad for the
Well,
Because
officer.
I'm old. I am kind of crying, but I am not going to threaten for this job.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know
it's
people
not worth
like me
it.
ever since Carla, but I'm just trying to do my job.
Right.
She's just trying to pay her bills, you know? Like, this might not be her favorite job, but you know. You have to do it.
Oh, I get it.
Have to pay the bills.
Okay. Well, let me take the videos.
Yeah,
It's
do
just
that.
in this area and then outside.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, they have play ball! What would
I'm
you do?
trying
She
to
broke
figure out
cups.
the goal here. Was it just to secure a criminal record? Because
Oh, yeah,
of
probably.
course you're going to get caught when they have all of your information. This is just
Like,
so...
why would you need a job if you could get free food in prison? Like, you get to shower, somebody watches you outside, you know? They pat you on the head and say you have to stop doing this shit again. Why would you need a job then, you know? It's a living. Yeah, that's true. Like, as she said, she's old. She's not trying to start shit. She's just trying to make a living.
Oh, petty.
Oh yeah, really pretty. All the clean towels as well. Ugh. Why? I think it's towels. Or is it? Oh my god.
I don't want her back in here.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Poor woman.
Conrad's wrong if he thinks I'm gonna have people threatening me and coming after me just for this fucking job.
Susan. Poor Susan. I feel bad for Susan.
Right.
I don't know what you can do to help me, but I would appreciate it.
Oh, what a lovely
Easy
woman.
well to have him charges pressed.
If you want to, if you can help me out.
Yeah. Disorderly conduct and criminal damage. She broke some stuff, so. Okay.
I feel bad for her. She has to still do her job for the rest of the day. Oh, no. I would have sent her home.
Not a problem.
So the officer then goes to her house because, again, they have all of her information, and she somehow
Now the fun part
decides to make the
starts.
situation so much worse.
It's a Karen. What do you expect? Ding, ding, ding. Is it noon though? Because if it's not noon, she might still be sleeping. Why in the world is there a random ass cow there? Welsh. Smoker butt pot. The butt stops here. What in the world is this decoration? Smoker. Huh? I don't even know. There's a kitty cat. Hello.
Hi. Hi. What's going on?
Hi. Oh my god. It's an ashtray? Yeah, but it just sounded so weird.
What happened now, Dollar General?
Not a whole lot.
Ah.
She's, and she deserved to know it.
Okay.
And I went down and told her that.
Okay.
You could have just said... You could just stay the fuck away though, but okay.
Did you throw some stuff around?
Some clothes on the ground, yeah.
Clothes?
Looked like a lot more than clothes.
Yeah.
No, she can clean it up. She deserves it.
What a gross person, but clearly not the brightest that she just immediately incriminates herself.
I have everything on tape, Your Honor. Did you do this? No. Play the tape. Play the tape, Judge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're going to be placed under arrest.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Because
Disorderly
you
conduct, criminal
acted like an
damage.
idiot.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
What do you mean, no? You can be placed under arrest, ma'am. No? It's not an offer, okay? It's an officer telling you this is what's gonna happen. Either you want it or not. If you don't want it, I can fix that. You know? You're gonna do it.
So,
I didn't.
couldn't turn your
I
hands
can
on
play
that.
this longer, yeah.
Me too. Yeah, Daddy?
Who you calling? Who you
We're not
calling?
playing this. We're not playing
I
this.
was telling my husband.
Alan Hanneman. I can play this longer. The butt of the cigarette is a party hole. The butt of... Oh, yeah. But it's still a weird shape, dude. It looked like something else. The butt of the joke is the one that's being made fun of the box upstairs. It's saying about passing blame. It's just still weird.
Okay.
Get your hands off of me.
No,
No.
that's not how it works.
Get your.
What did she think was going
Resisting
to happen here?
an
Like, you
officer.
admitted to committing the crime.
Oh, yeah.
Are you really going to make things worse by
Oh,
resisting?
Have you never met a Karen? Of course she's gonna make it worse. You know? What would be the fun? Like, we're only 4.5 minutes in the video. Of course she's gonna make it worse.
Like, what's going on here?
Oh, that's not how it works, Jessica.
You don't.
Stop.
You're
Back up, back up.
Stop. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Wait, who is this now? What are you doing to her? He's an officer, ma'am. Back the fuck off. Oh, no. Mother. Oh, it's her mom? And now there's kids in the background? My god.
It's hurting. Stop.
Well, too bad.
You're scaring my son.
You have a son and you're doing this? Wait, she has a son. She's not getting up until noon? Who is raising that child?
Dude, she has a son and the dad doesn't bring the son inside so the son doesn't have to see. Shitty dad. Come on.
Well, you shouldn't have went your ass down there. Well, she shouldn't. I don't give a. You shouldn't have went down there to the.
Thank you, Mom, for telling her some sense.
A job is not a job good enough for you.
Poor
That
kid.
job was good enough. She's the one who over her, Mom. You should never went down there.
Mom?
Get
Bye-bye.
your ass to jail. Stay there.
Even her mom is like, take your ass to jail and stay there. Dude, if your mom is saying that, you're fucked up. Okay? You messed up. Take your ass to jail and stay there. Nah, I would have never came home.
I'm willing to bet that she's living at her mom's house.
Oh, yeah,
and her
probably.
Mom's reaction is, get your ass to jail and stay there.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly, she's fed up.
Oh,
and now
yeah.
I'm kind of assuming that she basically just acts like a child and her mother raises her kid for her.
Probably.
This is just sad. How do we have two additional...
Question, what the hell is the husband doing, though? Come on. Really? Like, you staying with that thing?
adults here, but they let the kid watch his mother get arrested. Like, at a bare minimum, why aren't the father instincts kicking in? Pick up the son. Hey, buddy, it's okay. We'll just go
That's
into
what
this
I
room.
said.
Mama has to deal with this. Like, dude.
Come here, my child, my dear son. Mommy is a dumbass again, okay? Mommy has been fighting with people again. We have to go in. We can watch cartoons. Come on. I can make you a piece of bread, something. Let's make lunch.
Just do something.
Ugh.
This is so sad. Thankfully, this is like
It's
low
sad
tier
for the
crime,
son.
so the mom isn't going away for long at all. But still, I mean, this is not something your kid should be seeing. And the
Oh, no,
father
no.
also asked the kid to be quiet instead of actually doing something to console the child.
My God.
Yeah, that's just depressing. So I'm gonna skip until they leave the house.
Don't let my cat out.
I won't.
My God, it's a cat. It's gonna be fine.
Sorry,
Ma'am.
I'm not meaning to be a plan. I'm sorry.
You're not meaning to?
This is, I mean, you could have made this so much easier, Jessica.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Seriously.
Seriously.
We'll go around
How
the
would
other
you
side.
react?
I get it.
No, just hear me out. Just let me talk for a second, please. I just
Okay.
need to vent. How would you feel if
Oh, keep on venting. Oh, yes. The body cam is rolling. Let's go.
you were offered a job, and then she texted you at 8:25 this morning when you were still asleep, and you get up and text her back, and she was like, "You no longer have that job because you didn't text me back right away.
Well, maybe she needed people right away. What the heck?
I didn't think you were interested. I took everything to her, and she completely f***ed me over because I wasn't
she
awake to
didn't.
text her back. So yes, I did go a little crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
But who doesn't have a job and have a son and they're not up at 8:20? Especially when, like, oh, I applied for this job. I need to get up early so I can, like...
they need someone to fill the role. Like, if you're not responsive during work hours,
Yeah.
they'll just go to the next person in line.
Yeah,
like, you're not
probably.
entitled to the job. You have to show up. And not show up in the way where you trash the store because you can't regulate your emotions.
Yeah.
Also, why are you venting to a police officer instead of just remaining silent and respectful?
it gives
Clearly,
better
this is a small
footage.
town and it seems like they know each other, but still.
But that really pissed me off.
Well, just because you're pissed off doesn't mean you can harass employees and scare people, okay?
I get it, but there was so many different ways this could have went.
Uh-huh.
And I blacked out, okay? I got pissed off and I blacked out. I didn't threaten her. I didn't touch her. I threw some shit on the ground. And that's it.
And that is threatening behavior, but okay.
Because it felt really good to know that she is the only one there and she has to clean it up.
Oh
Because
my
how the
God.
f- are you going to do that to somebody? You don't just hire somebody and then a day before they start, you're like, oh, I hired somebody else. You don't do that. Right?
Right.
Entitled
I know I
woman.
could have handled it better, and I had a week.
A week?
But I blacked out. It just really upset me.
She blacked out, but
Oh, yeah,
she also
apparently.
just explained exactly what happened and why she did it. Well done.
And the
Come
oh
on.
my God, the fun thing though, she left out all the C words and everything else she called her, you know, because yeah, let's just ignore that. Let's also just ignore that, like, she threatened this poor woman, poor Susan, threatening her life. Yeah, let's. Oh yeah, fuck that. Never happened. Plenty of reasons why one could be unemployed, a mother, and sleeping until noon. Chronic illness, depression, alcoholism, and more. No reason to trash a store, though. Yeah, but, like, still, like, according to Susan, and to be fair, right now, I trust Susan more than I trust her. As Susan said, She tried to text her, she tried to call her plenty of times. She tried to during the day. When she finally replied, she was like, oh, I don't get up until noon. And Susan was like, okay, yeah, but then you can't work here. So, do you really want to be employed?
I just, again, feel awful for both her mother and the child.
Yeah.
Like, how are you gonna do that?
I get it. I do.
And I'm not trying.
There's consequences.
Shove her in the car.
No, I wasn't trying to take
Shove
it
her
out on
in the
you.
car.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's all part of the job. I
I've
mean,
acted like I've never acted like that.
well,
Oh,
I was-
never? I've overslept for a shift that started 16:30 many times. Yeah, but how long do you work for? Until 12?
I haven't dealt with you a lot, but obviously, but
I
you
haven't
know.
dealt with you a lot.
I'm sure you've heard.
What do you mean, I'm sure you heard? That says enough for me.
Okay. So.
Until
just
2?
careful stepping in there
Oh,
and
yeah, but then,
get the seatbelt on you.
you know.
Well, she was charged with criminal damage to property and disorderly conduct.
Yeah, 'cause she
so
destroyed
instead of just,
products.
getting a job, she now has to pay for the damage and fines up to $1,500.
Yeah.
She would also be facing up to a year in jail, but, since the damages seem to be less than $500, there's no chance she's getting anywhere near that max sentence. Overall,
no.
just massive skill issue, but at least she didn't ruin the lives of a family and got sued for $1.8 million like this vegan influencer did, because that is a wild story I would recommend checking out there. Or I'll pin it.
Are we in the mood for a vegan influencer, or are we in the mood for another Karen? Many reasons to sleep until noon, not just laziness. Super Ted, don't defend her. Shh, shh, stop. No, just enjoy the Karen, okay? Just enjoy the Karen. Vegan? Okay. Vegan influencer Dark Secret got him sued for, oh my god, almost 2 million. If I lost in a court case and they said you have to pay us 2 million, I would have cried. I would have been like, I have to sell body parts. Because how else would I pay for that?
Influencer was just exposed for secretly running one of the most toxic forums on the internet where he...
What? I'm not defending her. No reason to trash her story. Just attacking her bad attacks. No, Super Ted, you're supposed to make me look cool. I thought we had a deal. I thought we had a deal. I can make a deal with you. I can make a new deal with you, okay? I can make a waffle emoji, dedicated to you. Okay? But come on. Come on, Super Ted. As much as I love violence, violence is never the answer. No, but it's funny when it's Karen's.
Was making over $400,000 a year. And what started as a simple
Whoa.
request to please take down this thread about us
Don't
turned
be
into one of the
stupid.
most expensive games of hide and seek the internet has ever seen. So meet Sebastian Henry Bond, though for about 8 years, nobody really knew his name because
They didn't?
he was hiding behind fake identities, encrypted emails, and offshore companies while operating Tattleife, a gossip
Tattleife?
forum
What?
allegedly making its victims' lives miserable. The website Tattleife launched in 2017 and was described as a commentary and
What up, little bitch? Last Carol was. Am I right? I mean, sleeping to do. What about Chris? Exactly. I will try. Now, where's my waffle? I will send you a sketch tomorrow, and I will figure out how to animate it.
Teek's website focused on people who monetize their personal life
Now you
as
get
a
it.
business, aka a rant forum about online influencers. Essentially, the forum was a complete free-for-all where anonymous users could post whatever they wanted to
Oh my
about
God.
influencers, content creators, and small business
Okay.
owners. And when I say they posted whatever they wanted to, I really mean everything, ranging
So it's kind of like Reddit, just not Reddit. But Reddit forums can get taken down for like discussing certain things, so yeah.
from appearance shaming to spreading completely false information
Oh.
and doxing. And the platform was getting up to 12
Oh.
million monthly users, mostly from the UK, with dedicated threads targeting traditional celebrities.
Families, guru, Instagrammers, bloggers, influencer, traditional celebs. What the? What? Wait, hold on. What is this title? Harry and Meghan. Wearing tights infringed my human rights. I got a prompt for Twitch asking if I was sure I wanted to post that rant as it contained hurtful language. Ah, it's not hurtful to me. You're good. I will vouch for you.
Influencers, bloggers, and families. Users could start a thread about literally anyone as long as they had some sort of online following. And the worst part is there was nearly no moderation, as some visitors would straight up post doxing photos and stalker-like posts saying, hey, we're watching you, alongside of making jokes about people and relatives who have passed away. And this is the kind of scummy things that you would see get banned from most other places online.
Including Reddit.
What abuse are we talking about?
So the site is well designed for moderating in voice of dissent, voice of extremism and hate speech, defamation, abuse. And so thematically...
Twitch is impeding my First Amendment to free speech. Aww. Ah! Why does the eye drop sting me?
When we looked on the site, we saw details of our business, and there was defamatory details of our business, completely untrue. But it got more menacing over time. And eventually it got into stalking. There was lots of commentary of where we were when we were in a restaurant. We're watching you.
I don't care who the heck you are, but stalking is never cool now. Get the fuck out of here.
Stuff like this.
And so kind of like cyber stalking, really.
But stalking in real life. So this was
both cyber and real life.
In this restaurant, we're looking at you right now.
Ew.
We're driving back and forth at our house, and the details of our house were posted on the thread.
I don't know.
And Sebastian, while allowing all this to happen, was pulling in around $400,000 per year through advertising revenue, all while operating under the fake identity of Helen McDougal. And the guy has created this entire business model.
Wait, who advertised there? NordVPN or like who?
Letting people anonymously ruin people's lives and people's privacy, all for, I guess, profit, while he himself lurked in the shadows. So an example of someone who's affected by this is Donna Sands. In February of 2021, she was running her clothing brand called Silky and building a solid following on Instagram. Around 30,000 followers on her business page and 20,000 on her personal account. Essentially, she was a small business owner trying to make it work. Her husband, Neil, was a tech guy who barely used social media, but because Donna occasionally posted photos and videos that included him, somehow both of them became targets of this forum. One day, a friend approached Donna telling her that they were being discussed by a bunch of people on this gossip website called...
I would ask my friend, how do you know? Oh, you're part of this group? Did you start this?
Tattle Life. And when she looked into it, she didn't just find a single bad comment or two people talking about their lives. What she actually found was a 45-page thread dedicated entirely to trashing her and her husband, Neil.
I first heard about it in February of 2021 when my friend contacted me and she said, Donna, I heard in the office some people laughing about a thread that there is on Tattle, and I just wanted to bring it to your attention in case there's something that you can do. And so initially I was like, this sounds very childish.
Oh my god.
And there's people, if it was kids, we'd be saying, you know, stop that. And but I went on and I very quickly realised that this isn't a gossip site. As Aoife said, it's harassment, it's slander, it's defamation, and it's been affecting people from high up, as we were talking about, but also like business owners and also people who have no public facing profile at all.
Yeah, they can't like defend themselves in the same way.
Because the day they got their keys to their new home, they noticed a white car driving up and down their street continuously. And that same day, a photo of their new house suddenly appeared on Tattle,
no, that's
which is
creepy.
just an absolute nightmare. Imagine just achieving one of your biggest life goals of finally buying a house, and then to have it immediately posted online for everyone to see. I would not have been happy to. You already are in the public light. Then, obviously, you have this incident in a bar in which, while visiting Neil's hometown, a woman approached the couple for a chat. Donna says that she had a bad feeling about it from the beginning, and sure enough, less than an hour after the conversation, everything Donna had said was posted on Tattle Life, fully transcribed. And when confronted, the woman, who turned out to be a lawyer, admitted that she wrote it.
This went from, you know...
Wait, a lawyer? It's not fun gossiping about other people. It's horrendous slander and attacks about me. If you imagine a lawyer, like, scribe down your whole conversation. Ugh.
Inflammatory statement you could imagine about our business to our personal life, and then it just got more menacing over the months as it went on.
So talk to me about how it got more menacing, because it actually bled into your physical real lives.
I would have been so mad.
We were in a restaurant one night, and a lady came over to us and said, "Oh, Don, I recognise you from your store." Donna's been in kind of fashion since she was 16. She's a lovely community of people that would always come over, and we're always delighted to chat to people or whatever. And we had sat down, 3 or 4 of our buddies were with her. We bought them a drink, and she went off. And about a half an hour later, we saw commentary very specific to the dialogue that we'd had in the restaurant on the site.
Oh no, that's horrendous.
It just got worse over time. People drove back and forth our house.
Oh, heck no.
Details of our address were given, and the license plate of my car, and so on.
It's important to know that that lady that befriended us, and this is the thing that makes you very suspicious of other people, but she was a solicitor. So this is someone that would know should know better than to do that.
Yeah, you should know better.
I think that, you know, is surprising who has actually been writing on these threads. They're very intelligent people.
Neil and Donna tried everything they could to get this content removed. They even sent 5 separate emails to Tattle Life's only public email address, simply asking, hey, can we take this thread down? But they only got a singular response from Tattle Life's admin on September 24th, 2021.
Okay.
Instead of replying that he was going to remove the content, he made threats against the couple to protect the anonymity of the website's users.
Oh my god. Well, you could have protected their anonymity, but still, like, take down the content, though.
So obviously, there's some serious
no
mental toll
excuse.
with this. Donna said even on happy occasions like their engagement and wedding, everything was kind of overshadowed by this like bubble of hatred around them, explaining that even on the morning of her wedding, she was thinking about how posting photos would lead to more criticism instead of celebrating one of the best days of her life, which is definitely a massive downside of being a public figure on the internet. But these people aren't like massive enough where you would
small
expect
business owner.
this kind of behavior to be happening around them. Because honestly, I mean, this is the kind of behavior you would expect around massive celebrities, not people with 30,000 followers. And I guess this is just another important reminder that it's more than okay to just take pictures, enjoy your day, and hang them on the wall in your home rather than posting them online. There's nothing wrong with that. Because privacy is definitely becoming more and more valuable as we go further into this social media age. But first, I want to talk about today's sponsor.
I smell an ad! Bye-bye, I'm sorry.
Phishing email. Data brokers are the
I'm so sorry.
And incognito for you.
I don't want incognito.
80 hours.
No.
And even better, removals feature.
No.
Search
I'm
down
sorry.
for you.
I'm sure it's good, but not for me. No, I'm not in the United States. No, thank you.
So again, if you think incognito can help you, market. But without further ado, some lecturing and was paranoid that every time he stood up to speak, someone could just Google his name and find all this false information about him.
Oh my
they
God.
both know that dozens of people had already tried to take Tattle Life before and failed. The owner was completely anonymous, hiding behind the Helen McDougall persona. And if there was one thing that they knew for sure, it was that the name was fake. But while police requests went unanswered and media investigations turned up for nothing, Neil felt like his background in tech might give them a chance that others don't have. So in May of 2023, Neil and Donna hired Gately Legal. This is a high-end law firm to start the legal process. They sent pre-action correspondence to Tattle Life's only public email address, giving Sebastian Bond a chance to respond. 6 weeks later, nobody from Tattle Life had replied. So in June of 2023, more than 2 years after first discovering the thread about them, the couple filed a lawsuit against the person or people running Tattle Life. Their legal team pointed out that not only was the site anonymous, but it wasn't even properly registered with the UK authorities, despite making hundreds of thousands per year through advertising revenue. The court granted...
Yeah. As soon as you can bring in like, hey, they're earning money, and they're not like, you know, publicly like registered, so you're probably missing out on some, you know, public money here. Yeah, they're gonna act.
Reporting restrictions to protect the couple's identity and to prevent the unknown defendants from potentially hiding assets. So when Sebastian failed to respond to the legal action, the judge issued an injunction ordering the content to be removed and for the user data to be disclosed. So that was the first real win for the couple. But here's the thing. Sebastian still did not show up to court.
Oh my God.
In December of 2023, Mr. Justice McCallendon delivered a scathing judgment, calling the posts quite appalling and saying the way the couple had been vilified by anonymous posters was completely unacceptable. Also, shout out this man who's literally named Justice, who became a judge. What a legend. And the judge, he did his own experiment to see how easy it was to find the thread about the couple. And his conclusion, it was extremely simple to access.
Oh my God.
And this was a clear case of peddling lies for profit through calculated extreme cynicism. In other words, defamation and harassment at an extremely high level. So, the judge awarded $200,000 in damages to each of them and ordered that their legal costs should be covered, allowing their search for accountability to continue. But at this point, they still had no idea who they were actually fighting. They were just fighting an anonymous website. And this is where things really get interesting, because finding Sebastian turned into this whole story of its own. Because Gately Legal hired Nardello & Co., a London and New York-based investigation firm that specializes in tracking down people who don't want to be found. These guys recently won Investigations Consultancy of the Year, and their day job is literally finding things or people that others can't. So they were put on the case, and their task was to unmask this fake Helen McDougall. Because, well, the truth is that everyone leaves a trace online, no matter how hard they try to hide it. And people who spend lots of time on the internet leave distinct patterns that can be analyzed and profiled. So the investigation took them through domain names, company filings, social media profiles, past businesses, and former websites that all laid out the foundation for Tattle Life. And that's where they found other websites that use similar technical setups and programming, revealing the patterns of how Sebastian operated. So not only that, but they also studied language patterns, writing styles, grammatical errors, preferred phrases, and unusual punctuation habits. So that was when they found the evidence linking Sebastian to a vegan website.
My power has been cut for maintenance ops? Oh no! Imagine finding out this video is soon done, by the way. Imagine you're hiding behind like a website and the one thing that takes you down is a vegan website.
Called Nest and Glow, supposedly ran by someone called Sebastian Durward, another fake name, even though this one seems to relate to his real one. And Sebastian, of course, was not perfect by any means, so soon enough the investigators discovered he constantly used the same similar passwords across various online accounts. They also found old photos and videos that he'd posted years earlier, assumingly before he realized that he might want to hide everything, and used details in the backgrounds to geolocate where they were actually taken. Essentially, they went full Rainbolt from GeoGuessr on this manhunt.
Has the girl ever talked to you?
No, this is Bolivia.
Oh yeah, him. Nice. Dude, he's batshit bananas. Like, I don't even know how Rainbolt does it. He's just crazy. What's going on? We're watching a Tozy. A video called Vegan Influencers Dark Secret got him sued for almost 2 mil. So it's Tozy's video, but yeah, enjoying. What are you up to?
Norway. Nice.
And the tracing...
Dude, I would never... Nah, Rainbolt is crazy.
Led them back to Brighton, where Sebastian had previously studied before Tattle Life was created. They spent months going through all this evidence multiple times, worried that the guy could be framing someone else or that they had the wrong person entirely. And while the investigators were working on this identity puzzle, the legal team was following the money trail through the court orders. So they then discovered Sebastian was the sole director of the company called Users.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Zest Limited. And from June 2023 to March 2025, there were regular payments between Yuzu and Sebastian's personal accounts, showing what the court called a embedded and complex financial relationship. The investigation also linked Sebastian to cryptocurrency exchanges, suggesting that he might be trying to move money around in ways that might be a little bit
the government doesn't like that.
Then they found another company called Kumquat Tree Limited, incorporated
in Hong Kong
in February of 2024. So Sebastian was, once again, the sole director and shareholder, and this company was receiving money generated by Tattle Life's advertising revenue. So the court then issued freezing orders to prevent Sebastian from moving.
They locked him out! Oh, locked out accounts and couldn't spend more than a personal weekly limit set by the court. Oh, yeah.
Assets, locking him out of his accounts worth about $2.4 million.
Imagine getting allowance from the state.
And this also limited him to a basic spending allowance. But any remaining doubt about Sebastian's identity disappeared when Neil, Donna Sand's husband, received a legal letter from a solicitor representing the guy. And in that letter, the solicitor explicitly described Sebastian Bond as a founder of Tattle Life.
Okay.
And just like that, the manhunt was over. This is Sebastian Henry Bond. And he graduated in software development expertise and was definitely Helen McDougall and Bastian Durward. He set up Tattle Life, profited from it for 8 years, and this was, I guess, the mystery man that they'd been fighting. And on June 13, 2025, the court lifted the reporting restrictions and officially substituted Sebastian's real name on all the legal orders and claims. The thread about Donna and Neil was finally deleted from Tattle Life on May 11th of this year, nearly 20 months after the initial court injunction ordering for its removal. And now, the couple is trying to take legal action against individual users who posted on the thread, and they're encouraging others to gather evidence of the threads that targeted them as well. So that one thread might turn into becoming the most expensive thread on any internet forum ever. The couple seems to understand that they were very fortunate to have the means to hire top legal investigation firms to work on their case, but most people targeted by sites like this, they do not have that kind of resources, which is exactly what operators like Sebastian really count on here. However, even the most elaborate schemes to hide online leave traces. Every domain registration, payment, or old photo posted.
It's so stupid. Like, why would you? I don't see the fun in sitting on a forum and bitching on people. That might be me. I might be boring.
It all adds to create this trail that skilled investigators can actually follow. And it's safe to say that Sebastian probably never expected a small business
probably
owner
not.
from Northern Ireland and her husband to be the ones who would finally bring down
If you
his
make
entire
people mad
operation.
enough.
Financial records showed that Sebastian had been spending regularly at UK supermarkets, pharmacies, gas stations, and restaurants through 2023 and most of 2024. But those
This is
transactions
technically
stopped
sitting on a
March
forum
24th,
bitching about people.
2025. And as of now, the
Yeah, but like, we don't make 40 pages of like, oh, look at the tie he's wearing. Oh my god. This is the house they live in. Let's drive by. This is the address, you know? Like, we don't go out and find people and dox them, you know? We don't do that. No.
investigators believe that he might be living in Thailand, though he also has connections to Bali as well. So at this point, who knows where he really is?
Oh, yeah.
The guy made hundreds of thousands of dollars for nearly
For 8
decades
years.
by letting people
My
anonymously
God.
destroy other people's lives, and assumed, I guess, he was just untouchable. Turns out, though, not so much.
Yeah.
But that was the story of how one thread on the internet could cost a guy millions of dollars. So whether this story
Like, imagine if he... I wonder, if he just deleted that thread, would they have dropped everything and not found out who he was? Because he earned a good paycheck for all those years. I could do that, but I have a menu to write, and now I'm distracted trying to find a stone circle in Google Maps. Huh? Why are you trying to find a stone circle? What? Why? What are you gonna do with a stone circle? Huh? Are you having a ritual or something? Like what? Because I want to know where it is, of course. Wait, do you mean like in Norway, or do you mean like a different place? Like what? Isn't there several? Can't you just make your own, technically? Oh, is the storm coming to Norway, by the way? Oh, Northern Lights are coming. Okay. There's gonna be Northern Lights now? No, there's clouds here. Yeah, I went there for a hike in high school. I started wondering where that was. Oh. Wait, did you hear? Wasn't there a hurricane or some shit moving towards Norway? Oh my god. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Saturday we are gonna be inside. Or no. Okie dokie. We're not gonna be outside. Is it that when it hits? Oh yeah, here we go. Powerful storm impact on Western Europe by ex-hurricane Humberto. Humberto? Okay. North Atlantic remains active as I head into October. 2 hurricanes, Humberto and Imelda, are dancing around each other with the so-called Fujiwara effect. Oh. By tomorrow, the remnants will quickly transition into an extratropical cyclone that head towards Western Europe. A powerful Atlantic storm with significant waves and violent winds will blast into Ireland, Scotland on Friday. Okay. Okie dokie. That will be fun. Here we gotta go look for Northern Lights really quick. I need you too. Hold on, let me... I wanna see. Is there any Northern Lights? Yeah. Man, I can't see shit here. Do you find anyone? Please tell me if you find some. I've never seen them in real life. I only see them in pictures. I want to see them in real life too. Maybe I need to check it, and I need to go up on the outside. Almost at the patio. Yeah, I need to go up after and check if I can see them. If I can see them, though, I will show you pictures tomorrow. Be Northern Lights. They keep hitting. South of Norway, but like there's always clouds. There's like, oh yeah, you can't see them today, by the way, because there's cloudy. And I'm like, shit. Why? Why me? I just want to see Northern Lights. Ay, 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 ay. Is there any more fun videos we haven't watched today? Oh shit, I need to finish up a YouTube video tomorrow, by the way. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay. I'm still working hard on the Silent Hill parts. It's just been, oh, they're so long. And I've been so exhausted. Ay, 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 ay. Oh yeah, Ghost of Tsushima comes out. Ghost of Tsushima, no, Ghost of Yotei? Oh, I don't even know. Yeah, Ghost of Yotei, my god. Now it's completely overcast there, so no luck. Darn it. That sucks. Ay, ay, ay. Well, we got to test the stream today. I think we might be safe. We might be safe doing a scary game tomorrow. I think it will be very faint though, so you'll never see it from indoors. I know, but I had hopes. I had hopes. Yeah, no. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see. Oh yeah, Francie gifted me some scary games. We need to bang them out during October. We might do scary games in November as well. I think it depends on what kind of games are available. But Northern Lights look Northern Lights. There we go. They look so pretty, you know. Let's see. How's anything new? Oh yeah. Oh, Hogwarts Legacy have been added to Xbox Game Pass, by the way. Prince of Persia as well. Ooh. Peppa the Pig. I don't need a Peppa the Pig game. No. No. I don't. No, you can make me. What did I mention? I got a new job again? You did? Wait, do you only have one current job now? Or do you have like several? Because I'm confused, man. I'm confused. Do you have more than one job? Wait, what was the game that I used to play? What is Kingdom 2 Crowns? Oh yeah. Man, I need to play that. I need to play that again. Kingdoms of 2 Crowns. Oh yeah. At the moment I have one, but I see the confusion. Yeah, because you stop by and you're saying, I apply for a new job. And then you're like, oh yeah, I had a new job. Now I apply for another job. And I'm like, what? I'm moving back to Sogndal again before Christmas though. Oh, you're returning. Oh, nice. Have you found a place to be though? Have you found yourself a little nice place? Let's see. Oh god, you know what? I actually gotta check up on Sorden because I haven't heard from them for a while. They used to be in my chat all the time. Sorden and Exorias. Haven't heard from them forever. And I'm like, are you okay? Are you okay? Let's see. There we go. Nope, just start looking. Oh, are you looking for like 1 room, 2 rooms? Any wishes? I don't have anything. I'm just generally asking. Cause like I'm in a house now, so I cannot really ask for more. Cause Elfie is about to get a jacuzzi in her backyard. I'm not the one building or paying for that, don't worry. But yeah, I don't have anything to complain about. Like I have everything here. The only thing I don't have, I need a license. But I can't practice my driving before my eyesight is fixed, which sucks. 50. 2 bedrooms would be nice. Not basement if I can avoid, but no slanted roofs either. Oh yeah, slanted roofs take so much of the space. It's annoying. When I was a kid, my bedroom had like a slanted roof. I hated it. Because my bed was like all the way in the corner. So every time I like got up, I like grunk grunk. Ay, 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 ay. It was not fun. Not sure if I want a whole house in driving distance or an apartment in a walking distance. Yeah. It depends on how much responsibilities you want to have, and I think it also depends on like what the contract says. You know. I have a walking distance to bus and stuff like that, but my god. It's no fun being chronically ill and then having that in the winter. Meh. I need to grow wings. Probably an apartment, but with room for guests, not like what I have now. Or do you just have like a tiny closet? A friend of mine, he lives in general, it should be big, but it's like stacked on top of each other, so it's really tall. Like really tall and really small. But it was an interesting setup. Ooh, wait, should we start a Fears to Fathom game tomorrow? Oh, that would be fun. Ooh. Mine is technically big, but it's long and narrow. Oh. Yeah, long and narrow like I had before, maybe. Because what I had before was looked like a pencil box. It was annoying. It would have been less annoying if I had a good landlord, but no. I moved out and I never looked back. I was like, bye-bye! I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with any of this. Nah. Oh god, I have a can open though. Close it. I had to make a temporary starting screen, so this is it. This is my temporary starting screen. I couldn't find my other one. We're looking for the other one. It's on my hard drive. I just don't know which folder I put it in. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, do I need to take my... I need to remember to take my vitamins before I go to bed. Or else I'm in trouble. Or my gummy. Yum. You know the gummy bears that the kids use? Oh. And I have a storage room that runs lengthwise along with the living room and kitchen, making it even narrower. Oh my god. Yeah, that sounds annoying. Yeah. There's so many weird builds when it comes to houses and apartments and stuff like that. So many weird things. I don't know, man. Man, I have so many unplayed scary games. We need to play some. Oh, Human Nikki? Oh, I remember watching that as a kid. And I was like, oh my god, it's so cool. And I bought it and never gotten to play it. Ay, ay, ay. Wait, how much is left? Oh no, I need to refill before bed. There's not a lot left here. Yeah, we have to refill before bed. I love this as long as I have ice cubes in it that are good. And then Stanley got like popular and it was annoying. Goddamn. Man, I managed to finish a whole bottle during a stream, my god. But I think I'm gonna hit the bed. I need to get up before 7 tomorrow, which I'm already late for, so I'm gonna go to bed. It was really nice. We got to test out the stream today. And we're gonna check if we can play a scary game tomorrow. I think we're gonna be good. So, cross our fingers. Yeah. I will see you guys later. I don't have a goodbye screen, so just sleep until noon and blame everyone else. Yeah. I probably could do that. Night, night. Beef! Good night, Beef. Nice to see you, by the way. See you people next time. Yep. Back tomorrow. Smash the store and stuff. Yeah, maybe. Go ham. I was lurking. Oh, nice to see you, though. Nice to see you, though. Hope you had a nice time. I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. Bye-bye.